Hey guys, welcome to another Vanguard portfolio update. So today's video will be covering the update for the month of November, where I'll be walking you through my entire portfolio with Vanguard. So this is my stocks and shares ISA, as well as my SIP, and then the holdings that I have with Vanguard. So if you don't know, I started investing with Vanguard back in March, and I decided that I would have my stocks and shares ISA with Vanguard. At that time, I had it with my bank, Barclays. So I used the Smart Investor. Then I decided to change over to Vanguard because the fees were cheaper than what my bank was charging me. So this is why I decided to move over to Vanguard. So today's video will be looking at Vanguard stocks and shares ISA, as well as Vanguard SIP. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda. On this channel, I share everything personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If this topic's interested, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So I do have my laptop here with me. I'm currently traveling, but I figured, you know what, I do need to film this video so that I can have it ready for tomorrow, the 25th of November. So I'm filming today on the 24th, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to edit this tonight and schedule it for tomorrow. So I'll start my screen record now, and I'll walk you through my entire portfolio. So as you can see, like I said, I am recording today on the 24th of November 2021, and my entire portfolio at the moment with Vanguard is 23,273 and 73 pence. So this includes my stocks and shares and then my SIP. So what I have right now in my ISA, so my stocks and shares ISA, I have bonds, and I know people, this is something that not everybody likes having in their portfolio, especially since I'm so young. But to be honest, I'm almost risk averse, so I would like to have some bonds in my portfolio, and this is why I keep bonds in my portfolio. They don't carry much weight in my overall portfolio, so they're about 4.19%. so total cost 975.28, and I'm at a loss right now of £2.19, which is fine because, you know, bonds don't perform as well as stocks, you know, so which is fine. And but I'm keeping just a small portion of bonds in my portfolio. And then I do have my life strategy 60% equity fund. So this just means that I do have 60% stocks and 40% bond. Again, I want a small portion of my portfolio to consist of bonds, and this is why I initially got the life strategy ISA. But then with my Barclays Smart ISA, I also had bonds in there. So when I moved it over, I sold the UK specific bonds, but I kept the global bonds. So this is what is in there. So my life strategy holds 6.38% of my overall portfolio. Then I do have FTSE UK equity. This one holds 10% of my overall portfolio. Emerging markets, this holds 2.83% of my overall portfolio. Then I've got a whole world high dividend yield ETF, and this at the moment holds 2.24% of my overall portfolio. I've got developed Europe, which is ex-UK ETF. This is again a small portion of my overall portfolio. Then also global all-cap index fund, I have 15.42%. Then the S&P 100 is just less than 10%. Then my retirement target fund 2045, that one I currently hold 46.81%, and I will break them down into the specifics because the target retirement fund is more focused on my retirement. Sure, my stocks and shares ISA, I'm invested for the long haul so that I can have extra money when I do retire to, you know, work with at that time, you know, especially since I want to retire early. But when it comes to the overall portfolio, my SIP holds a bigger chunk. But then when I go into SIP specifically, you will see how that works out. Actually, it presents a better picture in my opinion. Then I also do have a little bit of cash, which is just 0.29%. so this is, I believe all of this is currently in my stocks and shares ISA, and possibly nothing in my pension, which I have to rectify because last time there were fees. So Vanguard, I believe, charges quarterly fees, And the last time I had fees for my pension, I didn't have any money in the account, and I did choose to get money from my account, my portfolio, and there wasn't any, so they actually sold a bit of my retirement fund, which really pissed me off because I knew that this is something that they do, but I completely forgot. So this time I'm gonna add in some cash into my pension. So if I go a little bit further and just break down my portfolio, so I'll start with the pension. With the pension, again, I only have one holding, and that is the Target Retirement 2045 fund, 100% current weight. I think if you saw my October update, you remember that I had the 2040, which I picked by accident, but I sold that so that I could then buy, I did a switch up, I think they're called. I switched it to buy 2045 funds. So right now I have 10,385 and 98 pence for this target retirement. That's the total cost, and the current value is 10,870 and 90 pence, which is a change of 484 and 97 pence. I have not held this portfolio for long. I think I started investing, if I remember correctly, in June. So I transferred in from my previous SIPP provider into Vanguard. So I've not really held this for too long, but it's doing really well. So right now my personal rate of return is 5.72%, but this does not take into account the fact that every single month I top up my SIPP, and every single month I do get tax relief from the government. So just bear that in mind. Then if I go to my stocks and shares, so if you look at my holdings, I believe my holdings that I have cover global really nicely. My biggest worry was having too much of a heavy focus in the UK, but I'm looking at this now, and I definitely would appreciate some advice here, but I'm looking at this now and I don't think I have too much of a UK heavy focus. I think when I looked at them individually, the holdings that I have a more heavy US focus, which is not a bad thing. But my plan for 2022 is actually to start investing a little bit more in my S&P 500. I'm also going to be adding in a little bit more in my emerging markets, and then I'll just keep funding my global all cap index fund. Everything else, I think for now, I'll just keep them as they are. I'm going to hold for the long haul, but everything else I'll probably be consistently contributing to them every single month. So this will start in the new year. I normally do my portfolio reallocation in December, so I will be looking to do that. I don't plan to sell anything of what my portfolio has, because personally I feel like it's really nicely balanced, but you know what, this is just my opinion. So my current ISA value as of the 24th of November is 12,352 and 80 pence. So if we go into performance, my rate of return excuse me, is 13.03. Again, does not take into account the fact that I actually add in money every single month. So this is not all the return that the market has given me for my portfolio. This does not take into account the fact that I've added money into this. But so far my investments, according to Vanguard, have returned me £600, which is incredible. Again, I have only held this account with them for the last 8 months, so since March of 2021. So I think this is all I wanted to share. So I don't know if I want to look into payments. So right now my regular contribution is £100 to these 4 funds. I'm going to definitely be reviewing this when I do my reallocation. I may not be reallocating anything in my portfolio, but I may be changing what I fund moving forward. So this is something that I would definitely be doing. But yeah, this is all I wanted to share with respect to my Vanguard stocks and shares, ISA, as well as my Vanguard SIPP. This is my overall portfolio, which I currently hold 23,273 and 73 pence, and this is I'm investing for the long haul, for my future, so I can retire early and all of that jazz. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's quick, to the point, and I love such videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.